what a difference today makes. See? This pile right here. I actually was trying to return this to Walgreens, but I ran into some snafus trying to catch my little Uber. So I just decided to say fuck it and try to bust out of here and get my own supplies because you can't trust any motherfuckers right now. You just can't. But all of this right here is the equivalent of one day of me trying to buy groceries. And all of this shit right here is contaminated. So whether it was an Uber driver, somebody from the store directly that I dealt with, or made an order with, or any of the above, they all conspired to poison and contaminate my food. I talked to several people at Albertsons. Their behavior, the way that they acted, was completely what do I want to say, apparent that several people were in on this. The I don't know, the stupidity, the everything. Like, this world has literally gone mad. This is hundreds of dollars worth of fucking groceries right here. All wasted because it's all contaminated. I am absolutely. And then to add, let me go back and say this, and then to add, to the fun, the person that brought me this shit right here from Walgreens was a prick, was a total asshole, was a pencil-necked bitch ass dude. And it's funny because when he called me on the phone and he acted the way that he did, I really was suspicious. I was like, he's got to be some kind of like clown in this. And, I was really hoping that I was going to be able to get some clean water from Walgreens. No, it turns out I had to actually step out of here myself. So, and maybe that's just what I should have done the first time. But, I've been kind of cooped up in here. And at least I got some fresh air. But this right here lets you know that this is some kind of orchestrated, concerted effort to poison the entire fuck out of me to take me out of here. Not to mention my death trap of a fucking unit that I'm living at here at the Sienna Suites. It's burning hot in here. They've given me a poisoned AC. They're poisoning my water. I can't even order food and water. Like, even though this has happened to me on three different occasions at 3 different places, I was still able to order clean food and water. But ever since this psychopath, so-called ex of mine, popped back up here and started stalking me and shit like that because he and his fucking weird ass wife are desperate to fucking keep their fraud ass life. This is what I've been dealing with. A bunch of narcissistic ass, childish baby ass children using what resources. And this is why you don't deserve, let me just say, this is why you don't deserve to have anything. It's why you don't deserve a lavish lifestyle. It's why you don't deserve to have money. It's why you don't deserve to have resources. It's why you don't deserve to have connected networks. Because when you do, this is what the fuck you do with it. I am one fucking person. It is not my fault that you guys decided to take my money, steal my assets and resources that belong to my family. It is not my fucking fault that that's what kept you wealthy and living a lifestyle that you didn't deserve. And you don't deserve it because look at all of this shit. Look at all of this shit. What kind of fucking people deserve this shit? My question is, what kind of people are we dealing with in this world when so many people will conspire to do this? The other thing that is driving me nuts is that people had to handle poison. People had to handle poison to deal with this fucking shit. People were literally putting their hands all over poison to take me the fuck up out of here. Doing this for these people. You know what I mean? I'm like, is the money that substantial? You putting your whole life in danger doing that shit. This shit is contaminated as fuck. All of this shit is contaminated. Matter of fact, hold on. All of this shit is contaminated, which means that somebody somewhere, whether it was the people that were connected in the store, the drivers, or a combination of both, had to have touched the poison to put it on the shit. What kind of crazy shit is that? How fucking mindless do you have to be? Like, if it's for money or for sex, is it literally worth handling weird contaminants that you know nothing about to take somebody that you know nothing about out? Like, what in the entire fuck? This is all, look at all of this shit. Like, I ordered and reordered and tried to order from different places and still got the same result. The only end result that I got was when I left. And the only reason I didn't leave is because I really didn't want anybody coming in here. My space has been invaded so much, and I know so many people are after me, so I'm trying to stay safe. But it was one of those things where I had to like let that go, because I was not going to sit up in here with all of this heat and stuff like that and not have some clean fucking water to drink. Like, this is ridiculous. Like this right here, Evolution. I love this fucking juice. I love this juice. I love this juice. I ordered, and these things are $9.99 on sale. They're like 11, 12 bucks a pop, dude. I love this juice. I tried to order it several times. Look at this. Contaminated grapes. Like, I'm basically, it's a good time to lose some weight and go on a fast. Contaminated apples. Contaminated oranges. Contaminated water. Contaminated juice. Look at this. And I was so fucking thirsty that I drank. I drank it and I'm like, oh, it's okay. No, the fuck it wasn't. It wasn't even close to okay. And I guess with this kind of shit right here, I guess this idiot that brought this shit to me, like I said, he was nasty to me, and I'm under pressure, so they were expecting me to react to that. I was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with mean, stupid people. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. It's been enough. Like, the last thing I'm going to do, because I know it's a setup, because the one thing they want to do is they want to put pressure on me. Drugs and poison and stuff all in my system and stuff, and then send things towards me to provoke me so that I'll have some kind of nefarious reaction. And then these fucking stalkers that are next door to me, and all these weirdos that fucking watch me and shit, are probably sitting out here trying to catch some kind of reaction out of me and shit. So that they can be like, see, she is hella crazy. It's an act of desperation at this point, because anybody that has anything to say about anything or would act out of character would be in their rights dealing with all of this. This whole floor is literally full of, and this is just from today, me just trying to get clean water and supplies in this fucking place just today. Just today. That lets you know that there is a network of fucking people. You mean to tell me I couldn't go any fucking where and order anything from anybody without it coming back with some kind of contaminant in it? What the fuck is wrong with this fucking place? Like, the world really is coming to an end, and honestly, I think it deserves it, because what the fuck? So psycho-ass Brandon, his weird-ass fucking hidden wife Janet Jackson, who is a whole fucking cult-ass fucking hoe, and the cult family that I'm adopted into. I am a stolen-ass baby from Africa with wealth and resources that they use to basically live a lifestyle that they don't deserve. Janet fucking Jackson, I said what I said. Janet Jackson. Miss Jackson if you're nasty, and she's a nasty-ass bitch. There's nothing nice about Janet Jackson. She's a whole industry witch, like many of people in the industry are. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, why this keeps happening to me. And I've tried to like circumvent it or walk around it, you know what I mean? But like I said, I might just have to put something on the internet and talk about it myself, because this is ridiculous. This is like abuse I have been beyond abuse. So honestly, I have to say, considering the abuse that I've endured at the hands of this cult family, it's nothing to deal with something like this. But what's funny is that these losers think that they're going to lighten their load. So these more recent these more recent orders, like these grapes, these apples, when I ordered the second time, they called themselves not contaminating it as bad. You know, hoping that I would, you know, drink and eat and stuff like that, and just go ahead and consume it to, you know, to the max, and then I guess pass the fuck out. No, motherfuckers, that's what would happen to you. You know what I mean? But I've been poisoned since I was a child, so, and very heavily over the last couple of years. So when you go through that much shit and you just survive it, your body begins to like automatically like go into survival mode and just detect when you're drinking some nefarious ass shit. Like I finally went out and bought clean water of my own and drank the hell out of it, and it was instantaneous to me, the understanding of what was happening to my body when I was drinking all of this fucking contaminated ass water, all of this shit that I ordered today versus the packs that I actually did when I actually just broke out and got it myself. Insane. But I think what's more insane is the amount of effort and networking it takes, and the craziness behind the fact that you really gonna sit up here and put your hands on some motherfucking poison that could kill you too, to kill one person that you don't even know, and like I said, to lighten the load. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, she'll just keep drinking it down. No, I'm not going to, because they just expect that, I guess. I don't know, like, I don't know, like, would you, like, the funny thing about it is everybody, let me say it, I'm a rare breed, everybody that's involved in this, nobody would be able to ingest the amount of poison that I've ingested over the last few weeks, let me say that, plus take all of this heat and all of this fucking shit that's happening and still be alive. Nobody, there's not very many people, I'm like 1%, that would be able to actually deal with this shit. There's not, I don't even know if there's many people on this planet that could actually take this shit and still be alive. Like, as I'm talking right now, I'm sweating. Not just because it's hot in here, but because between taste testing bullshit like this, apples, and trying to, you know, biting grapes and stuff, just trying to see how my body would react to it, I'm transmuting. I am dealing with so much poison right now. Like, I can't shower. I can't shower because the water is poison. The water system is poison. Like I said, this is a death trap apartment. They put me in this apartment so they could set me up for my death. They've done that to me 3 times now. I'm still here. So, but this shit is crazy. This is hundreds of dollars in groceries. And nothing, everything, every single thing. See, this dumb motherfucker came towards me, and this shit was a dead giveaway because this was fucking all leaky and shit like that. This was tipped over and leaky. This fucking bag was broken. This shit came to me all busted up. He's like, oh, they must have busted it up in the fucking store. No, motherfucker, you busted it up when you were trying to fucking poison the fuck out of me. Yeah, Devin, or whatever his name was.